Today on Review Time with Tim, I got the Banquet Beef Pot Pie. I did the chicken pot pie. I absolutely loved it. The creaminess. Could have had a little bit better chicken pieces in it, but for the price that you're paying, you can't go wrong. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for this product, click the links in the description below where it'll take you to a place where you can purchase this product and it'll help out my channel. Let's get it! All right, so we got the Banquet Beef Pot Pie, flaky crust, just like advertised in the chicken version. 420 calories for the consumption of this entire thing. We're gonna be microwaving it. There's the instructions right there. You can pause the video if you wanna look at that. Let's see, well, the chicken version was really good, so here I am trying the beef pot pie version. I'm hoping for some savoriness from the sauce balls, so to speak. All right, let's pop this out. Oh boy, okay, all right. Again, nothing in the box. And here is the pot pie, frozen as can be. And it probably looks about the same as it did on the other one. I don't really want to break my crust. But if you're interested in what the bottom of this looks like, check out the chicken pot pie video where I took the bottom piece off. And yeah, so now I'm going to just heat this up and we're going to dive right on in. All right, so out of the microwave, cooked it for 4 minutes, 30 seconds out of the 4 to 5 minute recommendation. As we can see here, the crust really poofed up. You can definitely smell the gravy. I was watching it in the microwave, and you could just see this top just go ballooning out, cooking everything inside. The crust is got a nice little hard texture to it, and I can smell the savoriness of the beef pot pie filling inside of this, and you can even see a little bit of steam coming off of this right there. I'm going to give this about 3 minutes to cool down because it'll just be way too hot to eat. It even recommends it on the packaging. Let it sit cool for a minute or two. So we shall be back. All right, so it's time to dive in here on this Banquet Beef Pot Pie. Take a little slice here. Ooh. All right, we have ourselves some very thick. All right, so at first glance, we have ourselves some very thick gravy. And it has that distinct beef flavoring smell to it. I can see a chunk of potato in there. Kind of hard, I'll kind of pull back this afterwards so you can take a look inside. But here's the spoon. There's that. Nice, hot, and steamy. All right, cheers, everybody. Ooh. The beef gravy is very smooth. A little on the salty side. The crust, very flaky and crumbly, like advertised on the box. But all I got on that taste was all the beef gravy. So I'm going to kind of peel back here some of the top layer so we can take a little look inside. Oh, this just came right off. All right, so the top layer of this came right off here. Let's put this on the board here. Save that for later. All right. So, as we can see, we got green pea right there. Some green peas. What appears to be a good-sized potato. We have carrot. Let's try to find ourselves some of that beef meat. And here it is, our beef cubed style meat. Let's try that. Tastes like any type of stewed, canned beefed meat. Although I will say this, that was one piece there. 1, 2, 3. I'm not really seeing much meat in here at all, which is a little disappointing. But again, price matters. There's another little big decent chunk here. But that was 2 chunks. Oh, there's another one. They're kind of in here, but not a whole lot of chunks of beef in here. Even though, when looking at the label on the box, the first ingredient, which is the most, water. Next one says beef, potato, carrots, 2% or peas. So I'm not really getting a whole lot of beef out of this. I'm gonna put this top back on. We're gonna get another bite here, then we're gonna give it a score. Try to get all that, try to get a good mouthful of everything. Get a pea on there, get some beef on there, get some potato on there. All right, that looks like a good helping right there. Oops, I lost my meat. That's probably only one of the pieces that's left. A good, solid helping here of this. Yeah, get a good look at that. Look at that. All right, here we go. Beef pot pie, not bad at all. Decent flavoring. It's a little on the salty side. Lacks a little bit of the beef. Potatoes are nice. Although I want to say that I feel like the chicken pot pie is the star of the show. Yeah, I'm definitely saying the chicken pot pie right now has definitely got the leg up, so to speak. One more bite, then we give it a score. I'm going to hit this with a 6 out of 10. Going 6 out of 10 on the beef pot pie. Not as flavorful, not as savory as the chicken pot pie. A little on the salty side, and it lacks where's the beef. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and check you all later.